So this is where we're going to be spending his last 2 nights in Spain. We've done nearly 3 months, so yeah, we're going to spend 2 nights here at auto caravanning Empuriabrava. I think it said like that anyway. Yeah, so this is the access to the site. Bit of a steep ramp as you go in, but once we've had 2 nights here, we're heading over into France and then back up the west coast towards Caen, ready to sail back to England on the 15th. Dreading it, but we've got to go back and that's it. So yeah, 2 nights here, and then so this is the main road that leads up to it. Dead easy access, straight off the AP7, about a 10-minute drive, and then the access into the site there. A bit steep. It's yeah, a bit steep getting in, but it's not the steepest. The steepest one we've had was at Camp Alive in Finisterre, where we got stuck, so I had to take the wheel off from underneath, the spare wheel, so we could go in and out, and that was steep. But yeah, we're going to spend 2 nights here, and then, as I say, head back into France, and then across France. So as you come out of the site and turn right, this is the main road that leads down to the beach. The only problem is, it's got to be careful because there's no footpath. So we're just going to walk down now, but as you can see, it's you've just got to be a bit careful when you're walking down it. So once you've walked down the road a couple of 100 yards, you do then come to a footpath. So I would imagine this footpath leads all the way down to where the beach is, which is about 3/4 of an hour walk. So we're not going to walk all the way down there today, right?
So as you're walking down the road towards the beach, on the everything's on the right hand side, all the off roads, and all the roads that lead off are rows of properties. There's one on each side of the road, and each side of them there's a canal. So wherever there's a row of houses, there's a canal on each side, and there's loads of rows of houses that lead all the way down to the beach, and they've all got these canals on them, and they've all got the boats on them and all. So I can understand why there's so many boat showrooms up on the main road. There's thousands of boats. Then again, there's thousands of houses as well, and it's a lovely place, lovely marinas, and all these canals that offshoot round them. Well, we ended up walking down to the beach anyway, which took us about 25-30 minutes. And this is the Bay Roses. That's Bay Roses in the background. And this is going to be the last beach that we see now until we get back up to Skegness in England. So yeah, it's goodbye from the Bay Roses, and we're heading back. This is the inlet where the boats come from the sea into the harbour and go up to into the estates where all the canals are. It's a lovely place. So we're going to walk back up to the caravan site now, well, motorhome site, and then we'll have a walk down to the shops and the bars and that, a bit of shopping and probably a few drinks.
So this is the road at the back of the site. You come out the gate at the back, which is the pedestrian gate, walk across a track, which brings you to a road, and you turn right and walk down, and you come out onto this main road here. It's probably about a 15-minute walk. I can't believe, well, there's all the shops here. There's Lidl, Alder, Mercadona, the China Merc. There's everything, loads of little bars and restaurants. A lot of shut at the moment, same as I say, it's only March. Well, it's March the, I think it's the 7th today, or 8th, I can't remember. But there's loads and loads of these showrooms that sell boats. I've never seen so many showrooms in a row. There's loads of them. So I've been in this one here, and I've spoke to the senor, the salesman, about this boat here at back of us, and I think we've got a deal. So I've got to go in a minute and have a word with him. I think we're going to part chop the motorhome for it, and then we're going to sail back to England in my dreams. But anyway, it'll be nice. There's Mrs. C, she's still with me.
Check out the name.
Check out the name.
Jack.
It's even got our second name on it. Happy days.
Really, I know.
Yeah, the Lidl's up there. That's about a 15-minute walk out the back of the site. You've got a petrol station there, which is handy. A few shops there, bars, restaurants, chicken place. And then down there, another 10-minute walk, you've got the Lidl. So yeah, all the shops and bars are pretty close to the site. there's another yacht showroom. I don't know why, but there's loads of them up and down here. There's one thing I like about this place at Rosa's. All the trees, they're not pine trees. Them pine trees have been a nightmare for us. With all the caterpillars on them, they've been a nightmare. Yeah, we're in the Bare Roses now, and all the trees around here, they're not pine trees. Happy days. Here's the pizza restaurant, or pizza place. It's got a bar to it, you can sit outside. And yeah, the bar gets the sun as well, but we've got dogs, so we can't really go in there. This is the Chinese shopping centre. These places sell everything. So Mrs C's gone in now, so no doubt I'm not seeing her for another 20-30 minutes and come out with a load of crap. Just across the road from the Chinese shopping centre you've got JYSK. I thought they were only in England then, but there seems to be loads of them in Spain. This is the Super Meerkat market. Made me laugh, that did, Super Meerkat. Most of the supermarkets in Spain close on a Sunday, but these are open for some reason, so I don't know whether it's because they're not Spanish or not, but most of the Spanish ones, they shut Sundays. Not like England where they're open every day all day. So obviously it gives them a break, but this one's even got a bar on the back, so we're just going to walk around now. We're going to have a obligatory pint, spend a few euros. So that was it then. Here we are, sat outside the Super Meerkat supermarket at their bar restaurant, having a few beers. The only problem is the food smells absolutely gorgeous.
And he won't treat me.
Yeah, because we've already got us tea in, so
What did you say?
And then it's
I'm not wasting money.
You're tight, yeah.
So if you walk to the back of the site, into the corner, there's a pedestrian gate, and it brings you out into this, well, it's like a field really, but it's easy enough to walk in, and it's been pissing down over the last few days, but it's dry enough to walk on. So the site, the corner gate's in that corner over there. So you literally walk down there, walk down the track there, and then that brings you out onto the road. Turn right there, a minute walk, 2-minute walk, brings you out on the main road where all the shops are, where there's some bars, restaurants. Right at the side of the site,
No, there's no car.
if you're into go-karting, you've got this go-kart track, which is quite big actually. These have been going up, well, since we got here at dinner time. These, they're pretty noisy and all, but hopefully they I mean, they've got floodlights, so
yeah, they're
I hope they're not going all night. So that's the gate that brings you out at the back of the site. They're nice and easy access. 10-minute walk you down on the main road to the bars and everything. There's Mrs C.
I'm here.
She's just waiting to get back to the motorhome for a beer. So this is a view of the site from the back gate. Down there, just in front of Mrs C, is the little reception thing and the access into the site. Dead easy to book, but if you download the Trip Stop app, it's makes it simple. You can pay on the app. When you get to the gate, just press on your app, enter, gives you a code and you can put it in. And as you can see, these are all the motorhomes behind us. I'd say it's about half full. The only problem is, at the moment, it's been pissing down for a day and a half, or peeing it down, however you want to put it. So some of the pitches are all marked out. They're not huge, and we're 8 metres long, so it was a bit tight. We're on one pitch and we had to move because it was a bit too long for it. But at the moment they're a bit wet and muddy, because it's like gravel pitches. But it is nice, especially when the sun's out and all. I would imagine when it's peeing it down though, it's not as good. So as I say, they've had loads of rain, and this is the mud. It's just one of them things, isn't it? But it's you just end up traipsing it in your motorhome, don't you? This is where we're parked. Missy goes motorhoming, but this is the only pitch we could get on, and yeah, it's a bit muddy.
Sky on.
So yeah, it's really peaceful and quiet here, so sitting here watching the world go by and listening to this.
Watching the go-karts go by.
Well, it's free anyway, so you can sit here all day. These have been going all day anyway, so
watch the guys on the go-karts.
Oh, and what about them things that's been dropping out of the sky?
Oh yeah, and just across from the go-karts there's a little airport. And they've been doing skydiving all day, so you can sit here, watch the go-karts, and every time the plane goes up, you can watch
them drop out of the sky.
You can watch them drop out of the sky. There's been loads of them coming down.
And right next door to the go-karting, you've got an aerodrome where they do parachuting all day. So there's one of the planes just taking off. These take off about every half an hour or so, and then the free fall out of the sky. And about 15 minutes later, after the planes took off, they all start dropping in. And this has stood outside our motorhome, this. There's another one. Plane's got down before he's even landed. Oh, that was brilliant, that was. There he comes. There's still about a dozen above him waiting to come in. Come down.